Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Turkish recipe. I think this one is called Kabab Shehrazade and I don't think there's another name for it. It's very easy and simple to make and it smells amazing, it tastes amazing, and I highly recommend trying it. So let's just show you guys how to make the Kabab Shehrazade. You're going to need, here we have 300 grams of red meat cubed into small pieces. We have one medium white onion diced. We have one big aubergine or eggplant that we've cut into smaller pieces, and we've put in water and a tablespoon of salt. We have here two of this type of pepper, and we have one red pepper. You can completely omit the red pepper if you don't want it. Here we have 2 cloves of garlic crushed. We have 1 tablespoon of the red pepper paste or biber chalçesi, and I've made this earlier on my channel. We have 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. We have 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil that we'll use over 3 steps. And for our spices, we have salt, half a teaspoon of paprika, black pepper, and thyme, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin because of its bitterness. And we're going to need this pepper and a tomato for decoration, and here we have approximately half a liter of water. Our first step is we've already heated our pan on medium heat, and now we're just going to add 2 tablespoons of our oil. So once our oil has heated up enough, we're going to add in our meat and we're going to sear the cubes in the pan. We're not going to cook them, they're not going to cook, but we'll cook them later on in the oven. So we're just going to sear them until... So we're going to just saute or sear our meat until it gets a nice crust or golden brown crust. So once you have a nice sear on the meat, we're just going to put it on a plate, set it aside, and move to our next step. We're just sauteing the meat and it already smells amazing in the kitchen. In the same pan, without having to clean it, we're going to put on 2 tablespoons of oil. And because our pan is already hot, we don't really need to wait for it to heat up. So we're just going to saute our onion. So we're going to saute our onion until it starts to wilt. And while waiting for it to wilt, we're going to start working on our aubergines or eggplant. So we've strained our aubergines and we're going to return them to their bowl. And we're just going to put in a tablespoon of olive oil. Or actually just a tablespoon of our oil, and we're going to add a little bit of salt. So we're going to mix our aubergines together just to make sure that the oil and salt incorporates into all of them. And we're going to bake them or roast them for 10 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. Now we bake them for 10 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. So back to our onions. Now we're going to add in the garlic and we'll saute that as well. So now we're going to add in the peppers and we'll let everything saute together. So once everything starts to wilt together and like soften, you're going to add your spices and you'll saute for about 2 minutes before you add your meat. So now we're going to add in our meat and we'll just mix that around together so that everything just mixes together really well. So now after mixing it all in, we're just going to take it off the heat and we're going to wait for our eggplants to cook so that we can make our sauce. We're going to take a saucepan and wait for it to heat up, and next we're going to add in our biber chalçesi or the spicy red pepper paste. as well as our tomato paste, and we'll saute those together. So once you can smell them together, you're going to add in your water. So now we're just going to let it all boil together for like 5 minutes. Once our aubergines have roasted, we've put them into our baking mold or tray. Mold more likely. And now we're going to add our meat mixture. Just going to mix those around gently, just so that our plate is more so mixed, so we don't have one thing at the bottom and one thing at the top, so everything is just mixed. You get a bite of everything. So once we've mixed everything all together, we're just going to add in our sauce. So this seems like a lot of sauce, but it's only because we need to cook our meat, so it's not yet cooked. So using the tomatoes and peppers we had earlier, we just sliced them, and using those, we're going to decorate the top or the surface of our Kabab Shehrazade. So we're going to decorate it in this way, just to give it a nice, very appetizing and appealing look. And with the rest of our tomatoes, we're going to decorate the sides. So we changed our decoration a little, but now we're going to just bake it at 200 degrees Celsius for 35 to 40 minutes until the meat is cooked. And if you see, of course you have to keep watching it while it cooks, and if you notice that it has absorbed water, just add more water, because we need the meat to cook, and we also need a little bit of sauce just so we can serve it with our rice or bulgur. So now we bake it for 35 to 40 minutes. Now that we took it out of the oven, as you can see, it's nice and golden brown. It smells amazing. So we're just going to serve it. So this is what it looks like after we've served it. As you can see, I like the addition of the red pepper and the green pepper. It gave it a nice color in an otherwise just brown dish. So let's try one. The meat is nice and tender. It has cooked really well, and overall the dish has this nice smoky barbecue-like taste and smell to it, which is very nice, maybe because we've roasted everything, but overall I highly recommend trying this dish. So this brings us to the end of today's video. Again, I hope that you guys liked it, and if you like this kind of content, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook so you guys can support me to make more content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!